Hey there. Alright, I've changed the camera view, so hopefully it's a little better to see what's in the shop. Sorry for the extreme mess, but as I said, it's a dirty shop stream. Hey Gwen, nice to see you on. Alright, so just to give you an idea of what's going on, I finally got the proper deburring tools in, or countersink tools, and they're working really well because, let me go ahead and share this. What started out looking like this with the other countersink tool now actually looks like this. So I'm rather pleased with that. There's still like a little bit of a hey, okay, yeah, that works there. And you should be able to see the mouse. There's a little bit that can quite clean up, but I don't want to make it too deep just yet. But that's a much, much better finish. So I'm going to try and go through and get some of these countersunk. Let's see, StreamYard's still telling me that nobody's on, but well, I know somebody's on. And all right. So what I'll do is I'll put on the background music. I'll put in my headphones because it's going to be moderately noisy, not too bad. And thank you, Gwen. I appreciate that. Um, so I'm on an Ethernet connection. It says that I'm on Wi-Fi and not a very good connection. So I apologize if it drops down. But I should be on gigabit Ethernet. Don't know what to tell you. But I'm going to start working my way through. Let's see. Yeah, the drill press is here. As you can see, it's on a mobile mount. I've got guides here so that I can... Oh, and I got to be really careful because when I stack more than two together at a time, I can pinch my finger pretty good, which I just did before the start of the stream as a reminder. And the screw goes in like that. As long as it's below the surface, it's all good. A little too far down and it might not actually hold it tight if the bottom of the countersink sticks out below the bottom of the hole. But we should be good to go. Oh, and my LLC was approved today, so there's a couple other stuff I need to do, but essentially I'm in business now. Oh, and I did get my hair cut and relatively decently in shape, so I don't look like I'm going flat on the top. Alrighty. Oh, and part of the reason I didn't stream the last couple of days is I have been very, very sleepy, even with my wake-up meds. And I think I picked up a some sort of bug like Monday or Tuesday, because when I woke up I had a sore throat that kind of faded away. And I think what it is it was something I picked up, but it was just enough to kind of let me know I had something, and this is just kind of recovery, but it hasn't been enough to, like, make me congested or a lot of other stuff. So my immune system does seem to be getting back in better shape. At least that's what I'm hoping it is, and I hope it's not something else. But it looks like we're good to go. So I am going to go ahead and mute the microphone, put on the background music. If it gets boring and repetitive, let me know, and we'll go from there. Hey, Cookie Mon Steve. Let me go ahead and quickly show you what I'm doing. This is after I fixed the previous countersink tool, which looked like that, which, as you can see, looked like it was chewed by a rabbit, snaggletooth, Wolverine. So I'm glad that it's working better. All right, let me switch back to here. All right, go ahead and put on the background music. Okay, so I'm making good progress. I've only got like 2 pinch bruises at the moment. I might take pictures afterwards as to what's going on there. Let me catch up with chat real quick here. Sorry, my connection is slow. Oh, looks like it's actually pretty decent right now. All right. See about Glenn getting a new spinning wheel. Getting spinning wheel in the video. Spinning wheel, spinning wheel. Oh, I'm sorry. My apology. I apologize for misunderstanding. Yeah, like I said, my connection was saying it was pretty iffy, but it looks like it says it's going pretty decent now. That's good. Hey, Valerie, nice to see you on. Hello, Philip Martin. Good to see you there. All right, so I'll bring up again. This is what the previous countersink I tried to did. As I said, it looked like it was chewed by a snaggletooth rabid wolverine. And my connection is iffy again. I apologize for that. I'm really not sure why. This is a wired connection, and I got 100 megabit FiOS line, so this is getting kind of frustrating. Anyway, and then just using this tool to repair it, that's kind of what it looks like. Admittedly, it wasn't the same one, but it did look the same. There's a little bit of not quite cleaned up there, but I didn't want to make it too deep. But anyway, that's what's going on there. I've got the mute on and background music because I got the compressor running occasionally because I'm using it to blow off the chips as they form. I have 2 of these tools. One of them is just a little bit too large, so when I make future ones, I'm going to make the hole just a little bit bigger so I can get a better fit with the countersink, because what I'm having to do with this is I've been using the hammer to like kind of just tweak it to where it's on center as best I can. The vice grip is to clamp it in place so it doesn't move when it's cutting. But this is the let's see. Sorry, the lighting sucks. These are the tools in the video thumbnail. As you can see, there's like a hole there. It's also called a zero flute countersink. Let's see. Yeah, this one is just a little bit too big. I can get it in the hole, but it's gonna like kind of leave heavy rub marks. But I got the next size down just in case. These are called Weldon tools. They're really nice. They seem to be mostly used in like industrial type settings. They're a little spendier than other types of countersinks, but not horribly so. And I got these off of eBay. But it's been working pretty well. I'm going to try and get these all countersunk today. They're not exactly 100% concentric, but they're good enough that to be assembled, they'll hold, they'll look good, they won't snag the thread, so that's the important thing. And for those that didn't hear it, my LLC got approved today, and I will hopefully be able to have at least these and a few other things for sale online pretty soon. And I'm sorry the camera angle is off, but if not, it gets kind of all washed out from the lights, so I wanted to get it up and above behind the lights so that the white balance wouldn't be screwed up. And this gives you a better view of the shop, but it's a little hard to look directly into the camera. So, all right, I'm going to jump back on to doing more of these, but I saw a couple people came in, so I wanted to say hi. And let me go ahead and I'll try a different music. Okay, some thoughts on what I've been doing. This is a lot better than what I was doing before. It's still a little off on the concentricity, as in the circle for the hole and the circle for the countersink aren't exactly lined up perfectly, but the amount they're off is very minimal. I just realized I haven't checked Rumble for a bit. Oh, I got 3 people watching on Rumble. Hello, Rumbleites. I bumped that to the wall. Oh, I'm at. I wonder if that's what's causing the issue. I'm watching my Rumble feed too, where I've got it up so I can see what's going on. Uh, Maybe it's just this computer is slow. I've been thinking about upgrading it. The nice thing is if I do replace it, I can write it off because it's specifically for the shop and for streaming and whatnot, so it'll be 100% used for that. Anyway, so the clamp method I'm using helps a lot, but it's easy to like move it a little bit one way or the other. And I probably got to come up with a better way because it angles in, and it's not exactly flat. It's got a rounded thing, so it has a tendency that it can wobble. I might see if I can come up with a better clamp for it. There's a variety of different methods of clamping. Something that I can like line it up with a hole and then clamp it. After this set of parts, once I get more stock, I'll make the center hole just a little bit bigger so that the other pilot will fit like perfectly, and it'll keep it lined up so it can't go off center. So that'll resolve it long term. So if I can't find well, when I get done with here, if I can't find something, I'm not going to worry too much about it because fixing the part will actually resolve the issue. Check over on Rumble. Still looking. Oh, down at 3 there. It says I'm only like 6 minutes into it, so I guess Rumble's having an issue too, or I'm having an issue getting the feed. Let me. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it trying to pause it and then bump to live. Yeah. Sorry about it. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have to go ahead and drop Rumble off. I think that's part of what's having an issue with my feed here. All right, so it says it's still kind of iffy. It's about 9 o'clock, and what I'm doing is kind of repetitive. I'm almost done, but that's still probably at least another half an hour or so. So I think I will go ahead and call it a night tonight. Thanks for everybody who stopped by. Looks like we somewhere between like 2 and 4 people watching on YouTube and maybe 3 people watching on Rumble. Appreciate you guys keeping me company. It keeps me actually working rather than just staring here at the computer screen reading stuff. So I really do appreciate that. And I got to set the router over here, the CNC router, up to start making Taka dies. I have at least 2 or 3 that need to be made before it gets into early summer, and that's what I'm going to work on. Alrighty, I think that's pretty much everything, unless somebody has something else they wanted to say. I realize you guys may not actually be seeing this, so I'm sorry about that. Do a quick check over on YouTube. Let's see, bump it to live there, see what's going on. Alright, so it looks like it's live there. Alright, so it does look at least like what I'm getting back is there's stuff going out, so. I think there's anything else. Yeah, I think it's been a productive night. I've made good progress. says peak watching on YouTube was 3 people. So, as always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.